So we have started our adventure.
Yep.
We are headed to first stop Raton, New Mexico, from our lovely home in Colorado. And off we go into the great wild somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah. It is 7:30 in the morning. We have been on the road for 35 minutes. We stopped and got fuel. And this beastie with the trailer behind us takes a bit of time to fuel at the one station we're at, and that's okay. We got coffee and pine bars, as they're kind to you, and other treats and snacks for everybody, and off the road, down the road we go.
So we're like 5 miles from heading out of Colorado.
Yeah.
The whole state of Colorado, and if you know where that is, we stopped and got some lunch and some food. Nothing else. And now we're going into New Mexico.
Welcome to New Mexico.
All right, we're stopped. Pit stop. Got some antifreeze.
Yeah,
Waiting
and
for
a gel.
the-
I think
And a gel, and we're
the gel liner. and the
waiting for
wine
that to
goes up.
fuel up our fuel tank. It's looking better. We're in Clayton, New Mexico. All right,
Okay.
keep heading down the road.
Back down on the highway at 50 miles an hour.
At 6 a.m. this morning, we left Colorado. We're heading to Florida. We're going to open the Earth Illuminated location at the Point Orlando Mall,
which is super exciting because Constance and Tim and Nate and Heidi just got back a couple weeks ago from painting all 13,000 square feet, replacing some tile, and getting the space filled with all the stuff in the semi-trailers and stuff. And now we're going down to finally actually put it together, get everything sorted and ready for launch. And we're taking Mercedes here. She's our executive team director and leader. And she manages and operates all of our pop-ups and creates the team that runs behind the scenes to make all the magic. And so she's coming down, I'm coming down. A couple of our other team members are also going to meet us down there on Wednesday. But today we're actually traveling down. We started at 6:30 this morning, like Mercedes said. And we've just been traveling. It's 2 o'clock on our body clocks. We just crossed over the new time zone, central time zone. So now we're 1 hour ahead, which means it's actually 3 p.m. now. We've been traveling for about 8 hours. We did stop for, what would you guys consider, like an hour all in total for lunch. So looking at the map and everything, we're probably going to come into where we're stopping for the night at around 9 o'clock, 9:30 p.m. Central Time. And then we're going to get up and do it all again tomorrow. Today and tomorrow, I believe we have a 13-hour drive each. And I think we're about 7 hours into this one, so we're just over halfway. Woohoo! And then the last day is about 4 hours, so thankfully it's not as long the last day. And we get to arrive at our new place for our whole team, and people come stay, and then we'll be able to start activating the next steps, the next phase for prepping Earth Illuminated to open. So we're really excited. Yeah, it's a quick turnaround time for an experience like this, which means a lot of pressure and getting things done. So we're excited, we're exhausted, but we're excited. And we haven't even gotten there yet. It's gonna be good. Yeah, so join us today, tomorrow, the next day on our journey, and then you guys get a sneak peek of some of the stuff coming soon, and we'll be excited to take you on it. We'll hopefully have a docu-series coming soon about the production of the whole thing, so keep an eye out for that. Anyhow, see you guys on the flip side.
All right, so we just finished having dinner at the Black Bear Diner. Yeah, it was really good. We're on the road again. We got about 5, maybe 6 hours ahead of us to get to the first hotel for today. But we're doing pretty good. It's getting dark, but yeah.
Good morning, all you crazies. We are on day 2 of our journey. We have a 14-hour drive ahead of us, not including stops. So we're gonna try and get all the way from where we're at here in Dallas all the way out to Florida. I get to a warmer climate because this is freaking awful. Turns out we got home up to the hotel. We were like freaking cold. It was 12:30 in the morning Texas time, so 11:30 for us, which granted shouldn't feel late, but it was awful because we were exhausted, so you know, whatever, there's that. But we were trying to get there and it was super cold and we could not figure out why it was so dang cold. Turns out there's a huge cold front following us this entire time and we woke up to an ice storm here in Texas. So our hopes and dreams of it being warmer have kind of just failed us today. So we're gonna try and get out of here so we can get to a little bit warmer, but it sounds like we won't get to a warmer place till we're almost to our hotel tonight. So it's gonna be fun.
Welcome to Louisiana.
Day 2.
Yeah, so it's nice. It's like 50 degrees. That's a different temperature. We've seen it.
Yeah. Well, it was like, what was it, like 23 or something this morning, and it was like, well, we're in an ice storm that's chasing us down.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but 50 degrees and warm. That's kind of the same thing, I guess. So there's a little bit of tiredness going on driving.
Yeah.
We're just kind of cruising along. It's a little bit misty, rainy, but it's warm and nice.
So we're in Louisiana right now. We're going to be going into the Mississippi area. Once we get into Mississippi, we're going to be going south until we hit about the Gulf of Mexico. And then we're going to be crossing around kind of on the edge of the country on the Gulf of Mexico side until we get into the Florida area. And then we kind of go back more inland a little bit and then go down the middle of Florida. It's kind of dope. Anyway, we're doing great. We got about 10 and a half hours time left. See how far we get before our next stop.
Welcome to Alabama.
So we have 4 hours and 47 minutes left of our drive. We finally made it to Florida. I'm excited. How about y'all?
We're excited to not have to be in this car.
Yes. Long story short, we're all gonna get there, gonna get some dinner, we're gonna go to bed, we're gonna conquer the rest of the trip tomorrow because I think we only have 4 hours tomorrow, which means that we're technically doing the leg for tomorrow right now. Do you guys see that? It's a blue sky. We are officially in Florida! We got here at 2:30 in the morning last night. We were dead tired, got everything parked. We literally all walked into the hotel and just crashed. So we are officially in Florida. We have about a 2-hour drive left to get ourselves to our housing. And that's gonna be where we're at for the next few months. And it's gonna be exciting because it's nice, it's warm. All right, it is 75 degrees, which
Luckily.
is 74 degrees warmer than when we started 2 days ago. We're gonna take the toll roads, so our 2-hour drive can be a 2-hour drive and not a 4-hour drive today because traffic's kind of insane in the Orlando area. Yeah, so we're pretty excited. And then once we kind of get everything settled, the really cool part is we'll be starting work on Earth Illuminated literally Thursday, I think is our first walkthrough, which is 2 days from now. Tomorrow is when our team arrives. They're gonna help us get this whole experience set up in the next 15 days. Once we start, which is insane. I like how you and I chose different words to describe it, because it really is honestly like insane. So trying to make this like, just can I not lose track of time? I'm trying to appreciate the moments as they come. It's just expectations that are just sitting on your shoulders, and like it's an intense pressure. So we're really excited. I'm excited to see how it goes, but that's kind of why we're traveling out here is that pressure that we've been building up over the last few years. You know, the pop-up attractions were in Denver for 2.5 years. I mean, Monster World was there for 1 year and 10 months, almost 2 full years open and operational. But before that, it was actually in that space for like 6 months before we could open. So we've just been...
We had a lot more time to prepare.
for that.
Yeah, so and this one we have a set date. I mean, advertisements went out, things are happening, so there's no way to stop the ball once it's rolling, and it's rolling. Slowly but surely it's rolling. So all these puzzle pieces are starting to fit together and people are coming together, and it's kind of nice to finally be here in Florida for one, wake up and have nice weather for two, and like legitimately it's just all the things are starting to get together. So hoping and praying everything kind of just stays together the rest of the way. And I'm not meaning just this next 2-hour leg of our trip. I'm meaning like the rest of however time like we're out here in Florida doing things, because quite frankly this is our first step, right? So how are you feeling about all that?
It's a little overwhelming trying to get staffing and all that, but that's from my perspective. So if you want to work for us,
Yeah.
go to Blazen Illuminations and apply.
Alright, so we made it to Earth Illuminated officially. We're on location. We've actually been here a couple of days. We've already got a lot of things set up and going. We pulled apart all our pallets. So the rest of our team is here. We got them from the airport a couple days ago. Say hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
So, and we have been actually really hard at work. As you can see behind me, we already have some of our backdrops from the old Earth Illuminated already here, getting revitalized. And we're really excited because everything's coming together quite quickly. I think we already have most of the walls up. We're really close. It's insane. So yeah, we're about 4 days or 3 days into the job, and pretty excited about it. And we'll see how far we can make it in the next week. But goal is by the 15th we'll have everything mostly set and ready. We're just doing tweaks by that point. And yeah, so stay tuned. We actually are going to be working on a bunch of things for you guys, and we want to take you along with us. So definitely subscribe and follow and like and all the crazy things down below. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!